Hey, Sophia, take a seat. Take a seat. Glad you took your sweet, sweet time, huh? Where the f you coming from, huh?
Polito.
Who's driving?
Marty.
Okay, take a seat.
Yes, someone's got to make money around here.
That's true, actually.
But it was already hit.
All right, as you can see from a little sign behind me, I don't know if you even looked at the blackboard.
I saw it. I saw it yesterday as well.
Today is the official day I am conducting underboss interviews. The reality is, do I think anybody's ready for the position? No. It's a very difficult position, but do I think we absolutely need one? Yeah. We need to build the leadership a little bit stronger around here. Obviously.
Why do you think we need one?
Well, I'm not around a lot. Or I'm not around all day. I mean, I'm around every day, but I'm not around all day. Obviously, a lot of the crew is around a lot, and there needs to be leadership that helps keep things in order. But I'm not around. And there needs to be somebody who others can look to when I'm not around. Others can look to maybe even when I'm around. That person can also speak to me and not be afraid to give me feedback, criticism, thoughts, whatever big decisions need to be made. I'm not the only one really making it at the end of the day. I can at least hear somebody else out before I make a decision. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it. It's also how I've always operated in my entire life. It's always just been like the right hand man, woman, whatever the fuck, there to kind of help make sure things are good. Really, there's a lot of the times where the crew has clearly suffered from lack of leadership, especially when I'm not around. On the weekends and shit's going crazy. People are spiraling. Big decisions are being made about the potentially get themselves killed, shit like that. Even during the weekdays. So obviously Martin was given that position, but the guy's just inactive. Hasn't been around. I stalled long enough to see if he comes back around and gets active. And as of yesterday, it was official. He's demoted. He's no longer the underboss. And now I'm looking for a new one. And whether that role can be filled or not, we will tell with the interviews, right? The point of the interview is to see if anyone I speak to maybe shows me a little something in them that makes me say, fuck it, let's try it.
Okay.
So my first question to you would be, why would you want to be the underboss?
Well, that's a hard question because the answer is I don't want to be underboss.
Oh, well, let's pretend that you did, right? Just hypothetically speaking.
Okay, let me pretend. I would like to lead the crew in your absence. Make sure that they respect me in a way where they're not going out of bounds and not representing what this crew is. Not starting wars in your absence. Not killing each other in your absence. And most important, getting to fucking work and making that money.
True. Okay, so why don't you want to be another boss?
I don't want responsibility. I think I like the role I play with, which in some way is a little bit of a quartermaster slash operations. I do miss you not asking me for advice or stuff like that, but I am someone that makes sure that the crew has what they need in order to be successful.
Okay, so if you woke up to sorry, go ahead.
And I don't feel like I need a title to do what I already do.
Okay. If you woke up tomorrow and I said you're the underboss, what is your reaction, you think?
Yes, my Don.
And what would your thinking be? Like, what is the first thing you would start thinking about?
I would have to be more serious. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to do certain things like joke around with the crew as much.
Okay, so it's a weekend. I'm out golfing up north. One of our members does something unforgivable. Right? Let's say like a treasonous act. That person needs to be killed. I'm not around for another 3 days. What do you do?
Well, first we choose a very dramatic scene, by the Cypress docks or the meat factory or our favorite spot, the new smeltery. do a big speech about how they betrayed our crew and what they did was unforgivable, and I would think you would understand that they don't. Well, if it's so unforgivable that we can't give them a 1. But sometimes you just can't give them a 1, and I think that's really depending on talking to you about what those boundaries are. But if you're saying absolutely nothing, I would gladly put a bullet between their eyes.
Sofia's killing it right now, low key. Okay. What is one? What is the first thing you think you would do as an underboss?
I want to give more opportunities to the crew to do jobs where it's not just depending on you and Marty. Even with just our hangarounds that we have, making sure they have a purpose, making sure it's not just work, but making sure that they have something to do that they enjoy.
If somebody was coming to you, bitching, moaning, and crying, oh, Sophia, I'm so tired. I'm not fucking involved. You guys don't involve me in shit. I'm fucking around every day. Like, I'm putting in all this fucking work. Nobody notices me. What's your reaction to that?
This isn't some high school shit. You wake up on time, you get to work. I don't think our crew is that type of crew where we're not getting people involved, but that's some petty shit that needs to be squashed. Obviously in a proper way of like, well, what do you want to be involved in? But at the end of the day, it's up to them to put in the work. Even if they think that they are, they might actually not be.
Okay. If I wanted to kill, let's say CJ, and I was dead set on it, and it was happening, what would your reaction be as an underboss?
Well, in some sense, as an underboss, I do have to play devil's advocate. So I would have to question why you're doing it. Right?
Right.
And make sure it's your final decision. Because once you let her out or decide to kill her, there's no taking back.
All right, last question. You think you could be, if you were an underboss, you think you could be relied on, be around, be active, do what's got to be done?
I'm around every day.
All right. Any questions for me?
I don't know. I thought Sab was going to be your underboss. What happened?
Oh man, I mean, what didn't happen with that guy?
I mean, he did give us a speech about love, and I lost it.
Yeah. Well, he will be getting interviewed today as well, but I mean, I give him a temporary role for the weekend to see what he can do while I'm gone, and well, I mean, shocking enough, it was the worst thing in the fucking world, probably the worst decision I ever made in my life.
I think you've changed in the way that everyone feels a little bit more comfortable about coming to you, at least when we've talked about, you've made sure. But again, you're also very volatile. You sometimes change your mind with the wind.
I'm an old man. I'm just a chill old man now. That's all I am.
Sure.
A chill guy. All right. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna make money. You said 3 mil, so we're working on that.
Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, Sophia aced that, but everybody knew Sophia would ace that. It's fucking Sophia.